Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. San Quentin Prison, California. San Quentin Prison was established in 1852 and is the oldest prison in the state of California. Although the prison has a gas chamber, the only executions performed there are by lethal injection. Violence is a continual issue at San Quentin even with a large staff of guards. A particular incident occurred in February 2006 when some racially motivated attacks resulted in the injuries of 100 inmates. Additionally, 2 inmates were killed. The prison is known for its poor conditions, and a 2005 report stated that it is our opinion that it is dangerous to house people there. Bang Kwang Prison, Thailand. Located a few miles from Bangkok is one of the toughest prisons in Thailand with me nicknamed Bangkok Hilton. The Bang Kwang Maximum Security Prison holds a large population of foreign prisoners. Inmates are crammed into small cells, and death row inmates are often given as little as 2 hours notice before they are dragged off to their execution. For the first 3 months of an inmate's sentence, they wear shackles. About 10% of the inmates are awaiting execution. Those on death row wear iron shackles welded to their legs. All prisoners are serving a minimum of 25 years. Nutrition comes in the form of 1 bowl of rice with vegetables to eat once a day. A canteen is available for prisoners to purchase additional food or items needed. Many suffer from malnutrition and preventable diseases. The prison has no running water, a barely functioning sewer system, and is severely overcrowded. Rikers Island Prison. Rikers Island Prison in New York has a legacy of prisoner violence. A man named John Reyes, who was a guard at the prison in 1991, mentioned being daily afraid because of the beatings and murders he witnessed there. Because of the prison's history of violence, it is now one of the strictest prisons in the world. Several reform actions at the prison have helped reduce the number of stabbings a year down from 1,000 to 70. Alcatraz Island Prison, San Francisco. Although Alcatraz Island Prison, located on Alcatraz Island off the coast of San Francisco, California, has been shut down for many years, it housed some of the most dangerous criminals in history. One of its most famous prisoners was Al Scarface Capone. The prison was known for its violent escape attempts, the most notorious being the escape attempt known as the Battle of Alcatraz in May 1946. Alcatraz was forced to close its doors on March 21, 1963 because of its poor reputation and the high cost of maintaining the prison. ADX Florence Supermax Facility, Colorado. ADX Florence in Colorado is designed to hold the worst prisoners, many in near round-the-clock solitary confinement. A lawsuit was filed in June 2012 by several inmates. The lawsuit charges that the conditions of the prison create an environment for inmate abuse and torture. La Santé Prison, Paris, France. Paris, France is the home of La Santé Prison. The prison is known as such a brutal place that many prisoners have taken their own lives over serving their sentence there. 1999 saw the suicides of 124 prisoners. The violence in the prison is so pervasive that the prisoners are only out of their cells 4 hours out of the day. The prison system also creates a hierarchical structure that makes some prisoners more powerful than others and the conditions worse for the weaker prisoners. During World War II, it held prisoners of war and regular criminals. An impenetrable fortress still today, only 3 escapes have been recorded in the prison's history. Diyarbakir Prison, Turkey. The conditions at Diyarbakir Prison in Diyarbakir, Turkey have been notoriously inhumane. One of the dark spots of the prison's past for which it has been known is incarcerating children for lifelong sentences. The violent nature of the prison seems to be more from the side of the prison guards than the prisoners themselves. In 1996, an incident occurred where guards and police beat prisoners severely. This incident resulted in the death of 10 prisoners and the injuries of 23. La Sabaneta Prison, Venezuela. La Sabaneta Prison is located in Venezuela, South America. The facilities of the prison are designed to house 15,000 prisoners, but actually houses 25,000. The prison is greatly understaffed, with approximately 1 guard for every 150 inmates. The prison is known for its violent incidents. A violent gun battle in 1994 resulted in the death of 108 prisoners. Additionally, 196 prisoners were killed and 624 wounded because of jail violence in 1995. Described by the late President Hugo Chavez as the gateway to the fifth circle of hell, it's overcrowded, underfunded, and understaffed. Gangs run the prison. Rape is a part of the culture of fear, where those who aren't in control know that death is always near. Riots are regular. Murder is common. In 2012, 591 prisoners were killed. A raid at the prison in September of 2013 following the deaths of 16 inmates yielded a huge cache of weapons. Guards confiscated 22,000 rounds of ammo, pistols, rifles, and an underground tunnel for storing marijuana and cocaine. Tadmor Prison, Syria. Tadmor Military Prison in Palmyra, Syria is known as one of the most oppressive prisons for a prisoner to serve time in the world. Amnesty International has stated that every aspect of it was designed to dehumanize its inhabitants. The most notorious event in the prison's history was in June 1980. President Hafez al-Assad survived an attack on his life by the Muslim Brotherhood. It was reported that he orders soldiers to execute every prisoner in sight in retaliation for the attack. So much blood has spilled at the Syrian prison that nothing short of burning it to the ground will clean the soulless desert lockup. Incarcerating both political prisoners and criminals, all have been tortured equally. Tadmor was closed down in 2001, but reopened in 2011. It is no less brutal today. Carandiru Penitentiary, Brazil. Carandiru Penitentiary in Brazil, South America is arguably the most violent and deadly prison in the world. In 1992, a violent prison massacre occurred when 102 inmates were shot dead. The prison is also known for terrible health problems. In the prison's health wing, nearly 1 in 5 inmates has been diagnosed with HIV. Drauzio Varela, a voluntary physician, in his book Carandiru Station mentioned his own experience and the dreadful condition over there. It has recorded 1,300 deaths in its 46 years of history. It was closed down in 2002. Surely it must have been the worst prison of the world, due to which Amnesty International came forward and asked about the Human Rights Violations Act done in the prison, which the Brazilian government failed to answer. Though this prison is termed as the topmost among the worst prison of the world, the words are less to express the brutality experienced by the prisoners over here. Its history is well enough to tell the cruelty done by this prison.